Shout out to DJ Shadow. Thanks for intro. I don't know, I might owe you something for it, but thank you. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode TST Live. August 4th, 10:24 p.m. I'm about 24 minutes late. And then before that, I'm about another week, 2 weeks late on an episode. But yeah, I'm here finally. It's been a minute. I had to take a vacation. It wasn't a bad vacation. It was actually pretty well worth it. I went to Mexico. Overall, yeah, it was pretty. Just I go scuba diving, so when I go scuba diving, I kind of get away by going down under and seeing things I haven't never seen before underwater. Pretty cool. But yeah, so definitely I suggest Mexico to anybody that's just trying to get away, if anything. It was a nice reset. I'm back now. Here I am. Episode 58. TST. I might drop the live and just do TST now, But yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and get right into what I wanted to talk about, which was, here we go. I'm sure everybody's kind of, well, you have to be into fighting, so I know most of the ladies aren't, not all ladies, but I mean, it still kind of puts it in perspective what fighting takes, and but what my point was, there's a feud going on with Bobby Green and generally boxers right now. Now Bobby Green is a well-known MMA fighter for UFC. He recently had a win over McKinney, which was a pretty can't put it down. I mean, the dude holds his own. Now, if he's lost some fights, yeah, and pretty, not in a good way, but by knockout. He's actually won fights. As in, more to that, Bobby Green, he was on Joe Rogan a while back, and then even on the Rogan, he explained that Oh, let me move this. All right, there we go. So, man. Yeah, so this is Bobby Green going against a boxer in Adrian Bronner's gym, and in I gotta find the window. Sorry, I don't know where this window's at. Sorry, people, I got a bunch of windows open. But my whole point was that so now Bobby Green, a UFC fighter, MMA fighter, is uh, pretty much challenging a boxer in Adrian Bronner's. Yeah, did I? I didn't close the window, did I? Yeah, well, I can't even. Yeah, so this is the two boxers. They're boxing, they're sparring. This happened about 5 days ago. I was out of town. When I was out of town, I saw that this had happened, and when I saw that it was happening, I I really wanted to come on live and talk about it. But hold on, let me reset it. Oh yeah, I gotta. So right now, if you're a boxer, if you're an MMA fighter, they're just pointing out the different styles, which obviously boxers just use two hands, and then you have MMA fighters which use kicks, elbows, etc. Obviously you have more tools in your toolbox to so um switching account. All right. Yeah, so I wanted to show this fight, and I'm gonna show it. Remove it. I don't even know where it's at now. All right, here we go. Finally. All right, here we go. Sorry, people. Delay. Thank you for working with me. Stop. Be quiet. That was Stevie crying. So here we go. So most of the part of the first part of the video they have mainly on him, which I we know none of us care, but I think it was because they were just avoiding like wanting or look just pretty much looking embarrassed. But I understand this is a smaller guy. Um, Bobby Green obviously has some pounds extra on himself to be going against Bobby Green. I mean, to be going against this boxer. Boxer's a little smaller, but still he is. And everybody talks about his style. Everybody knows Bobby Green's style. He I a break. I gotta back that one up, people. Let me back it up. But that's what's so fun about these, and that's why I was just so late. I had saw this when I was out of town in Mexico. I saw this video, and I was like, "Oh man, this is like definitely this is gonna make um some some noise." I already know Bobby Green won. I already know. I mean, the guy's just—it's just younger guy. He has a headgear. He has all this stuff. He don't. I don't even understand how he don't have a mouthpiece. How are you in a gym and don't have a mouthpiece? Oh man, this is just so funny, man. All right, let's watch some of this fight. See, but they go to. I don't care for Dean. I don't care. Like they're doing it on purpose. There was two video people that were videoing. So here we go. He like Bobby Green like leans back. He definitely moves. Nice, you know. But see, like I told you, they're not showing him. They don't want to make him look dumb. It's like she talking mess too. It's like, what are you talking about? There we go. Oh boy, she's saying work. So yeah, I really think this is oh man, oh. So yeah, they keep going away with the camera. They don't want to show Bobby Green piecing them up. You hear it. That was it. All right, now it gets funny again. uh, there goes AB. uh, Oh, well, maybe say no matter what condition. I don't know. I think he'll get gassed out. You can't describe it. It's just different. See, I'm not taking both sides. I'm not taking either side. I'm just you just got two different styles, but I still believe that you have a younger fighter, and then you got an experienced fighter. And like he said, AB put him out saying that he was his elite fighter, and that he was going to piece him up, and then he was going to do this and that, and then that was he was the best in the gym, AB's gym. Wasn't the case. But yet again, there's some factors in there. Bobby Green on a kind of hot streak right now. So I mean, there's some factors involved. Back to it. Bobby Green laughing like he's talking about six figures. Bobby Green's yet again. Let me chime in on this one too. Bobby Green's getting paid millions now. He is what he is. He brings the show. A lot of people like him. He sells tickets, and they see the reaction in the stadium. Plain and simple, money talks. And then he shows up and he does what he does. Like I said, he's lost a few, but it doesn't matter. He still comes back. And I think that kind of goes a long way. And then you got AB, he's just a hater. I understand, that fool's a hater. He's just hating. I think if he was a good coach, that he would pretty much encourage him as well, but he's not. He's not backing him up. But let me finish. They're like laughing at him. So this is some other thing I'm gonna say too. I don't spar hard any. I mean, I sparred hard. I've sparred hard before, and yeah, it takes a toll on you. I would say it does. It has to take a toll on you. Getting headaches like that if you're sparring that hard, yeah. And some guys can just take it. And I can say I've taken some hard hits before, but like he says, look, he said he spars with Sean Strickland. I'm gonna back it up because I like this part right here. Sean Strickland's he's and there's a lot of fighters like even Nick Diaz has said it before. Nick Diaz or a few other fighters. There's people that run. There's people that do high cardio, but then also there are people who just spar hard. That's how they train. Obviously, they do their whatever their coach is going to tell them to do, but aside from that, they're sparring hard. And then you're getting everything there. You're getting all the practical. Pretty much just you're wearing padding. Even if you are wearing pads, more than likely you are because you don't want to get hurt if you have a fight on the line. But yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Stop. Go away. Go. No, go away. Okay. Oh, Stevie. So let me finish. Right. She talks about Sean Strickland. See, and see, Bobby, I think he's just more practical. And then you got these guys who are just, I don't know. Uh, oh man. uh, he's 40, and I couldn't believe when that Bobby Green called him out like that because I remember last time he said it. He's like talking to Bobby Green like he's younger than him, and I know the feeling. I know exactly what Bobby Green is talking about because I go through that too as well. Maybe not no more with my bald head now as much, but yet again, yeah, So I feel that. He called him sir. Uh, Adrian can't say nothing. Oh man. Wow. So yet again, like Bobby Green's been there. It just shows. That's what I've always liked about Bobby Green. Even though he's had his losses, he's had his knockouts, he bounces back, and that's just so human about Bobby Green. The fact that um, you can go through all the training through his camp, and him going through all that, and then losing in the first round. And then he's posted videos after saying, obviously taking things back to the drawing board. He's going to come back. He's back. And like I said, I just pray that he stays healthy, and I pray that he's all right, so that just saying, because he is a fighter, and fighters, I just believe are boxers and all fighters, um yeah, so he brings it. So AB finally came back around, kind of gave him respect. That's facts too. All right, so everybody gets the point. Yeah, so I had just wanted to point that out about what had happened with this incident, and now everybody's talking about it. Sean O'Malley, trainer, coach, did an episode on it. We had Mighty Mouse. I just forgot his name. But anyways, a lot of streamers are pretty much going around and showing this fight, and a lot of people are talking about it, and it's just funny to me because it just proves a few points, and like I said, like I said, it's all fun and games. I give it to Bobby Green, for challenging and going in there, and but yeah, it was true. We do have. I mean, I'll show you right now all the people. I think I'll be able to do this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you all the YouTube channels that and there's just a bunch of YouTube channels who are here we go. Yeah, so look at that. Everybody's talking about it. It's a talk right now. All right, but on to the next. Like I said, I just wanted to get this episode 58 out of the way. I had been meaning to come on. I do plan on showing some new videos. Still working on my guest. The new videos are going to be part of my next few things of showing relative to construction and some other things. But everything's in the works, and that's what I've kind of been busy with. So the next thing I had wanted to show was I got to see this movie. No spoiler. This is no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil the movie at all. I'm not going to say anything I shouldn't say. But I did get to see it, and I enjoyed it. I'll go as far as that. Based around the previews, yes, you definitely see some different characters. You see them come out, go against Spider-Man. This is a brand new day, which it is. I do like the fact of seeing Spider-Man as Spider-Man. It reminded me of when I was young, really young, and I would see reruns of the old Spider-Man on TV, and it kind of reminded me a lot of that because I've noticed in other Spider-Mans sometimes more mainly they would keep him out of the suit, and then for him trying to do other things or be a kid or whatever. Now in the movie Brand New Day, yeah, definitely he pushes where he wears the suit, and it's actually Tom Holland in the suit, and Tom Holland is being Spider-Man on his movie of Brand New Day, which is just pretty much dealing with him. Um, Obviously, there's some things that are going to happen that it's going to obviously, I guess, dealing with. There's very little that they do reference anything to even anything in the previous movies, and somewhat. And yet again, there's some things I want to slip on and talk about, but I'm just trying to avoid of saying anything more. But I will say I do suggest the movie. I do suggest to go see it. There is going to be the next 2 episodes. I am going to come back and I'm going to do a spoiler alert. I'm sorry, a spoiler review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. And there I can go a little more into the movie about what and why I feel the way I feel about this last Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I feel it's even referenced a lot of things going on right now. But yeah, so the movie was definitely worth it. I I do believe obviously there's going to be some movies to follow if they do. I do like the fact that Tom Holland is a kind of a actor that does move around. He's not just obviously becoming just the Spider-Man. I'm sure he's a very busy person. Um, Obviously, he is married to his wife, which is also in the movie, Zendaya. Everybody knows her, who she plays MJ. Ned does return. Obviously, they were their best. They were Peter Parker's best friends. And then obviously in the last one, which was the multiverse, he everybody knows because the movie's been out forever. But they were Peter Parker was removed from their minds. So from that being said, we have MJ, Ned, and a few other characters that are shown, from the previous movies, and it goes from there. I am really want to spoil everything, but I don't want to, and I'm not, so I'll leave it there. But ladies and gentlemen, it is 11 o'clock, and I have to get to bed. So, and also being said, I did, like I said before, I did make it out, and I did travel out, and God willing, I made it back safe. I just want to say thank you for watching my episodes all this time. I do plan on going a little farther with this. I know every year I say it, I have some newer ideas. And it's just a lot of things that have been going on recently. Hopefully, I'll be able to focus in on these next few things on the podcast so I can maybe bring a more quality show. But I do try my best to at least come up with some conversation about some things. And then I definitely had some more things to talk about, but I'm already getting back in the mode of reality from being out of town to being back to reality. So, um, ladies and gentlemen, talk to you later.